You're a fucking child molester.
Okay.
That's what y'all call it. You all. You're a fucking child molester.
Okay.
That's what y'all call it. You all.
What is NAMBLA's real agenda? They say publicly that it is to get rid of age consent laws, but it's deeper than that. What did you discover in your years having infiltrated them?
Oh, yeah. They're hiding behind the First Amendment. Ostensibly, they claim that they are designed to abolish age of consent laws. Oh, yeah. They're hiding behind the First Amendment.
Recently, and I try not to watch this guy's videos, Sargon of Akkad, Carl of Benjamin, the Cuck of Swindon, whatever the hell he calls himself these days, had a video up called The Weapons of Cultural Warriors, and it has to do with PewDiePie and Milo Yiannopoulos. I always mispronounce his name, but oh well, you know who I mean. And the video is called The Weapons of Culture Warriors, and I gotta hand it to Sargon. He does know how to come up with a good title. And of course it has all the typical errors of a Sargon video. It's a whole pity party, how the media is against him and Milo, even though the media made Milo, even though all these media institutions have actually helped Sargon, like Breitbart. The other media institutions pretty much ignore him. And I'm really not going to get into PewDiePie. I think he has a lot of redeeming value. I think he does a lot of fun, entertaining things for people, and I really have no opinion on that. But I will say that it's sad that we live in a day and age when a lot of younger people are trying to get established and noticed by the media by just saying things that are really out of line and outrageous, and they're not really all that honest, you know? And I guess we do have to have a newer generation of people talking about politics, but does it really need to be like this? But what really blew me away about Sargon's video was when he started quoting a 4chan quote. Yes, I kid you not. He actually went and used 4chan as a source.
On the 20th of February 2017, this post appeared on 4chan's notorious board Poll. FYI, the MSM has a huge fucking media onslaught that is set to go live Monday to scorch earth Milo and destroy him via the paedophile label.
Oh my god, that was so hilarious. I couldn't believe he said that. The mainstream media is set to go live Monday. Are his fans really that stupid? Is Sargon really that stupid? I mean, don't you see the problem with that? Like, the mainstream media just decides to take off for the whole weekend. Sargon, you do know that, like, Bill Maher is literally on Saturday. He's on over the weekend. John Oliver is on over the weekend. The whole mainstream media is on over the weekend. It's absurd. They don't just all take off and then come in Monday. And it's not like they have some... This is Illuminati tin foil hat wearing shit where you think that they all have this big plan to get this one guy, Milo. Like, they all coordinate together. Like, Fox News communicates with CNN and they just say, oh, let's go get this Milo guy. No. 4chan is a source, and look at this. This Francois Verkerk, that's the source. I looked it up and it's some model. You're using 4chan as a source. There's so much wrong here. And there's so much wrong with this article, this post. It's a post on 4chan. That's how reliable it is. And he's using this as a source. You know, and maybe it was right in some sense. But the thing is 4chan, a stopped clock is right twice a day. I can spew things, you know, I had a video up that says Milo's going to kill himself. There's a chance he'll kill himself. I sure as hell hope not, because I don't want to see another human being suffer. But I could have been right about that. You never know. It could be chance. He could just be that depressed and that fucked up that he kills himself. I sure as hell hope not.
FYI, the MSM has a huge fucking media onslaught that is set to go live Monday to scorch earth Milo and destroy him via the paedophile label. Journalists are pissed the fuck off Ma put him on air, and more so, pissed off his book deal had not been revoked, and some are pissed that Milo got a book deal from the same publisher who dropped Zoe Quinn's book, along with a larger signing bonus than most of the publisher's social justice authors.
Oh, and look at this. Isn't this lovely? He brings Zoe Quinn into it. Yeah, Zoe Quinn really must have something to do with it. Wow, you're really connecting the dots there.
There are also those who want to hurt him simply as a proxy to hurt Steve Bannon and Breitbart, since their attempts to attack Bannon have largely failed. Not to mention people on the left being pissed off that most people sided with Milo over the rioters that were paid by Soros through a variety of fronts and lauded through companies that can't be traced back to him. Expect a steady drumbeat of Milo is a paedophile, and Milo must be dropped from the Conservative Political Action Conference where he is due to speak. The latter is especially important in terms of the divide and conquer long game the press is playing. The press wants a civil war with the McCain-Graham wing of the GOP and Trump-Ryan wing, so as to weaken the Republicans in 2018. The overall plan is to make the Republicans fear social shaming from the media and the left more than they do their actual constituents who love Trump, in hopes of regaining the House and enough Senate seats to pull off an impeachment of Trump.
And here it is, at the end of the article. Sargon repeats this uncritically, and with a straight face. I get a kick out of this. The latter is especially important in terms of the divide and conquer long game the press is playing. The press wants a civil war with the McCain-Graham wing of the GOP and the Trump-Ryan wing so to weaken the Republicans in 2018. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That is hilarious. And then Sargon reads it even more. The overall plan is to make the Republicans fear social shaming from the media and the left more than they do their actual constituency who love Trump, in hopes of regaining the House and enough Senate seats to pull off an impeachment of Trump. Unbelievable. It's so amazing. And Sargon uncritically repeats that. It's just fucking amazing that that's even in there. Of course, the biggest assumption behind all that is that somehow Trump is a uniter. I've heard this before. Sargon says that they want you to conform and support Trump. Right-wingers, conservatives like Milo and Sargon. What they really want is they want conformity. They want big government to tell people where to piss. They want big government to tell women they can't have abortions, even if the baby's going to kill them. Even if a woman's going to die from giving childbirth. Even if the child and the mother are going to die. These Republicans don't want them to get an abortion. Even in the worst case scenario where both die, they still don't want them to get an abortion. Because they're fundamentalists. They're these black and white thinking people.
Telephone line, give me some time. I'm living in twilight. Shit, bitch. Guess what? I'm American. You're not.
Okay. I'm Arabian.
Yeah,
I'm Arabian.
You're a fucking child molester.
Okay.
So basically, in conclusion, and I talked to this Skeptor guy about this, and he's not half a bad guy. I mean, he's not always on the same side with me with things, and I kind of agree. Some of the things Milo talked about, the way we view pedophilia is very culturally contingent. If you look at ancient Greece, there was institutionalized pedophilia. To this day, in New Guinea, there are tribes who have institutionalized pedophilia. Even the samurai were said to be homosexual and have some kind of institutionalized pedophilia. Now, I still think I think it's still disgusting. I think it's still absolutely sickening. As a matter of fact, I even saw a video recently that NAMBLA uses free speech as an excuse to molest boys. As an excuse to talk about how little boys should be picked up by men. Republicans and Gavin McInnes and all these guys talks about how the left worship pedophilia and how many leftists are pedophiles. But the thing is there are a lot of right-wing people who've been pedophiles too, like Mark Foley. Remember that in 2006? One of George Bush's buddies came out. He was a big pedophile. And sadly, pedophilia shouldn't be something that's politicized. We shouldn't be saying, oh, the left is a bunch of pedophiles, or oh, the right's a bunch of pedophiles. It should be seen as something that is a pathology on both sides and has nothing to do with politics. It's not either side is, You know, you don't dehumanize each other like that. That's cheap. But thank you for watching this video, and please, if you haven't already, I shouldn't be saying this already, but I totally condemn pedophilia. I hate it. And subscribe, vote, leave a comment. Have a good day, evening, whatever. Goodbye.